All right, so the last question says complete the square to find the center and radius of a circle with equation, and it gives us this jumbled up expanded equation. So we're going to have to complete the square to get this into standard form so that we can easily identify the center and the radius of this circle. So your first step with getting this equation into standard form is to group your x's and group your y's and move the constant to the other side. Now, when we group our x's and y's, we're going to write plus a blank between each group, okay? And when we move that constant to the other side, since it starts off as minus 39, we'll have to add a 39 to both sides to get it to the right side of our equation. All right, so here's our first step. I'm grouping my x's, putting a blank in between each group. I'm grouping the y's and putting a blank there. We need to add 39, so it'd be positive 39 over here, and we need 2 blanks on both sides just so we can balance it out. All right, so now I'm going to fill in the blanks, and to fill in the blanks, we do half of this number and half of this number, and we square it. Okay, so half of 6 is 3, and half of 8 is 4, and I'm going to write the same thing on the other side of my equation. Next, we need to factor on the left and simplify on the right. So the trick with factoring these things is you just want to take the number here or the variable here and the number in the parentheses, and that's going to help you to get your factors for the x's and y's. So our factors on the x's are x and positive 3, and we square it. And then the factors for the y's are y and positive 4, and we square it. And then we just need to simplify this stuff on the right side. This is 39 plus 9 plus 16. 39 plus 9 plus 16 is going to give us a 64. So there's the equation in standard form, but we're not done because this asked us to find the center and radius of this circle. So when you're finding the center of your circle from its equation, you always want to write the opposites of that h and k number. So the opposite of positive 3 is negative 3, and the opposite of positive 4 is negative 4. So there's where our center is. And the radius is always going to come from the square root of the last number. So it would be the square root of 64, which is 8. And that's how you do this one.